How you all doing now? Hello. How you doing? You doing well? I hope you're doing all right. Turn it up a bit for you. Oh. There you go. So I wasn't here yesterday, as you are well aware, I'm sure, because you know your day was an empty, soulless mess without me around.
Lick my balls.
Have you tried streaming Ape Escape for the PSP?
PSP? No, I haven't. Have you ever tried licking your own balls? It's really hard. I know those two aren't comparable, but I just thought I'd throw it out there. Yeah, so I wasn't streaming yesterday, and I don't know. Yesterday I was not feeling myself. I was very tired, and I was a bit worried I'd be very snappy on stream. And then also some other stuff came up, which is just as well I didn't stream because I was pretty busy afterwards. So I just kind of had a little bit of me time and then some other time. But yeah, I'm here now to play some Hand of Fate 2. I thought Xenoblade Chronicles 2 would be here by now, but I don't know if it's going to get here today. It releases tomorrow, but it should turn up today for me. But I don't know if it's going to. If it does, it'll turn up really late. So, you know. You gotta stop missing the gym. Oh, I haven't missed the gym. I've been going to the gym last. I only missed 2 days, Monday and Tuesday. I went today and yesterday. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Gotta make sure I don't miss tomorrow, though, because I don't think my friend's gonna be with me tomorrow. Never miss buy and try day. That's the glamour muscles. How can you miss the glamour muscles? So I saw everyone in chat. Well, everyone. I saw some talk in chat of the Infinity Wars trailer, which I saw the other day, and I was like, ooh. It was alright. It wasn't like mind blowing or anything like that. I kind of want to watch the trailer version. You know that the teaser one they made for Comic-Con. I kind of wanted to watch that one because I heard there's like a scene where he like pulls a moon down or something like that. I don't know. I mean, it looks fine. You know, it's going to be a pretty big cast, but I feel like Marvel has earned the right to have such a big cast because they've built up these characters over the course of so many films that this is their big payoff. Like, unlike if you look at sort of Justice League, which I haven't watched yet, they are sort of they're doing like an ensemble thing, but they haven't really introduced any of the other characters, and they haven't built up to like having them all together. And I feel like you have to earn those kind of big cast kind of films, if you know what I mean. So that's my feeling on that. Is that I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be really good.
But the time for action is now.
I couldn't stand Doctor Strange. I didn't mind the character Doctor Strange. I just didn't think the film was that good. I think the character, like, with others, I think will actually be quite funny. Like, I quite liked him he had, like, a little cameo in Thor Ragnarok at the start, and I liked him in that. I like seeing them interact with each other. If you're a DC fan, yeah, you will know the backstories, but I'm like the film world they've made and stuff. You need to, before you do like those group things, you really need to build up the characters beforehand. That's how I feel. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of Doctor Strange. Me and Jazz watched it and we were like, this is really weird. I couldn't follow it a lot of the time, I won't lie. It was just very visually wild all over the place. Well, but the thing is, Roach, is like I think for films to work beyond just like superhero fans, they do need to be introduced over time. For example, Batman and Superman have been introduced ahead of the DC films, but the lesser ones have not. Wonder Woman has also been introduced as well. But, like, no one's introduced the Flash in the film world. They've got the series, but the series, I hate the series. No one's introduced Aquaman. Although I don't know how you're going to make a film on that. Cyborg, they've all just kind of popped up, you know? I feel like DC need to do something with their films. They do need to do something. And to be fair, the first Batman film was a Superman sequel, basically. Batman vs. Superman was basically Man of Steel 2. I mean, they're going to do the Batman film after the Justice League thing. It's weird. I just don't like the way DC have done it. I don't like the way they've done that. I feel like, and I'm not like, I like them both, honestly. I know more about Marvel, but I like them both. I don't really care who's who. I'm not in like in a war. I don't give a shit which one's better. I just feel like, yeah, DC are playing catch up, which sucks because they could do really good, but they've had their issues. But I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Although Thanos looks really weird about his armor on. He looks like a someone said in chat. It looks like a purple thumb. Looks pretty strange without the armor on. I was like, is that Thanos? Dude is looking real weird without the armor. It freaked me out a little bit. You know what I'd like? What I'd love them to do is, in the DC film world, is build up to like an Injustice storyline, because that would be sick. I doubt they will, but it would be really cool to build up to an Injustice storyline. Hell, they could do that if they're going to bring Superman back, which they definitely will. They could have him come back and he's like, ooh, he's a little bit darker than he was before now, and then lead it into like an Injustice story. Marvel dropped the ball by selling movie rights. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a real shame that Marvel like don't have some of the characters they could have. That sucks. Like Spider-Man, like the X-Men and stuff like that. I would have loved so much to see a Avengers film with Wolverine in, with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine in. Oh, I think he said the only way he'd come back and play Wolverine again is if it was an Avengers film. Or if it was like or if they did a Deadpool Wolverine thing. I think he said that was the only way he'd sort of come back to the character. So I'd love to see that, honestly. I'd love to see Hugh Jackman back. I don't know if anyone's ever going to capture Wolverine as Hugh Jackman did, which is a bit of a shame. I love that last Wolverine film. I mean, if he goes out on that, that's fine, because it was fantastic. But I would love daily for him to come back and do like a thing with Deadpool or a thing with the Avengers. It's really wild if you look at like how he looks in the first X-Men film to how he looks in the last one. Fucking insane, because he said like every time he played Wolverine he tried to like up the beefiness. Well, maybe not the last one, maybe like Future Past he looks crazy. I can't remember how big he is in Logan. I don't think he's as big as he is in some of the other ones, but like Days of Future Past, like original X-Men to Days of Future Past, the size is completely crazy. I'm gonna start this card game. Gotta go somewhere. Whoa. A little patience here. A little bit of preamble, a little talk before we go into things. I like to do things, you know. Rush me now. You know rushing me is going to make me take longer. Fox owns the rights to the X-Men stuff, doesn't it? It's why like Marvel vs. Infinite. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite can't have X-Men characters in. Because Fox. I mean, it's cool. I love that I think it's fuck. Who is it that owned Sony that owned Spider-Man, isn't it? I love that they managed to do a deal with Marvel. Like that's awesome. I would love if I think Fox and Marvel were trying to do a deal, but it fell through, if I remember rightly. All right, what should we do today? Let's do this one. It's an interesting devil. 4 lives hang in the balance as a mysterious stranger offers help for a prize. So I need to do prepared for chance cards and prepare for combat against the Empire. Alright, so let's go to Gambits. Let's do chance cards. Only 2 there are those 2, so we'll have those. Gonna fight the Empire, so we'll have some Empire ones. Probably, and then we'll also grab like a ring or 2. Let's do... Hey, baby. This is you cute, do you know that? Let's have... Let's see what this Light of Truth's about. And let's do Tiger Eye as well.
Uh-oh, somersault jump.
Uh-oh,
Message
somersault
from the
jump.
dealer. Please, go easy on me. I'm just screwing your mind. Mill dead.
YOLO with the tier 3 sub. Thank you for 3 months in a row. Isn't that right, Patty? Are we really grateful to YOLO for that? Hey? She was being weirdly okay with me holding her then. She hates being picked up, but usually she meows and struggles. That time she just kind of sat there and took it, which was a bit weird. If we do all Empire fights, that way we won't have to get any wild one. Yeah, I like this one. Let's do these. So if we keep it like easy, and then we'll take like a new one as well. We'll do the Alchemist as well. And then supplies, let's go with Fate's Path. Buckler for deflecting. If we're going to use the sword. Take the fine sword to help us. No, we'll take the spiked mace to help us. With early combat. We'll take a bit of food, a bit of gold, and let's take
Rubber baby bunkers.
let's take some rubber baby
No
buggy
patty.
bumpers. We'll take the cutthroat blades just in case. Just in case we fight some thieves. Alright, start.
Those who travel with you are more
One of these days I'll get the Alchemist right,
story.
yeah.
They have their own goals and their own needs. Yet their stories have ended, or they would be here by your side, would they not?
Fantastic. I forgot about the Fantastic Four being owned by Fox. Man, Fantastic Four is one of the most garbage, screwed up, like... Fantastic Four has been fucked up so many times, I think that it's just a poison chalice now. Like, I don't think anyone's going to go near that for a very long time. They've fucked up every time they've tried to make a film of that. They've buggered it up somehow. Fantastic Four could have been good as well. I like the Fantastic Four, but they've consistently made really bad films out of them. Like, I really don't think anyone's gonna want to go near it. Like, I've read about all like the disastrous stuff that went on with the making of the latest one, and it just sounded so bad, man. It sounded so bad. And like the films before that with the guy who now plays Captain America, who was the Human Torch. I couldn't stand those films. Those were so bad. Those were cheesy in a way that I couldn't handle. Yeah, the Fantastic Four always were chilling with Spider-Man all the time. It's mentioned by church officials. It means that he's been stricken with dark magic. Somehow this malady resists our attempts at curing malady. The official says it's as if her very soul was poisoned. The official leaves, shaking his head. It's not my place to say, the young cleric whispers, but perhaps there are other places you may seek help. In my work helping Northerner refugees, I have heard tales of their high priestess, a mystic of sorts who moves freely between the realm of men and the world beyond. If anyone could help your friend, it would be her. You know that the Northerner priestesses will not see you unless you possess enough blessings, but you have few options. Will the young clerics help you ready Ariadne for the transport and leave the temple? Fuck, you mean we have blessings? Shitballs. I didn't tell me that. I don't have any. It just told me that I'm gonna need to do card chance shit. Great. Still haven't seen Wonder Woman. It's really good. I've been watching it with Jazz. She fucking loved Wonder Woman. I think that's probably. I think of all the films, the superhero films I've seen of her, I think Wonder Woman's probably her favorite. Either that or Guardians of the Galaxy. Because we both really like that as well. That's what got me most hyped about the Infinity War trailer, was knowing that the Guardians of the Galaxy are going to get to interact with the rest of them. Because they're like the ones who've been, you know, on the outside of it all. So I'm looking forward to seeing some funny goofs between them all. Duncry announced the Empire seeks mercenaries to join the battle against corruption. You seek out the Watchtower where recruitment is taking place. Yo, yeah, that ending. I know, I'm looking forward to that. My girlfriend loved the Guardians of the Galaxy. You still refer to them as the X-Woman and Men. That's my favorite one. Look, it's the X-Woman and Men. That's so good. I love that. I'm going to refer to the X-Men as X-Woman and Men from now on. You arrive in time to hear Sir Malfoy's plan to wipe out the Paupers District. Oh, yeah, this one. I won't kill the Pauper. I will beat you guys to death with a mace instead. Buddy Poos, get out of the way. I'm sure you're not the only one who's found those films rather dull, Rogue Admiral. It depends. It's up to your taste, really, you know. Not everyone's going to like them. It's unfortunate if you don't, because they're everywhere, but... I'm sure you're not the only person in the world. I'm sure there's many like you, and you're all crazy. Thanks for the paw to the face there, Patty. That was really nice. If you could just like let me do a little bit of streamies, and then I'll give you a little bit more attention. How's that? Fucking hell, it's really hard to dodge out of the way of that guy. Fuck. She keeps sticking her paw in my mouth. Fuck! Why is it so hard to dodge out of the way of that guy? Ah! It's kicking my ass. Fuck. Jesus, man, that dude beat the shit out of me. Oh. I mean, honestly, if I didn't like superhero films, I'd probably just do my best to just like them because they're so everywhere that it would just be.
Given times are so dark,
It would be so much harder to not. It'd be so much harder to just to not like them than it would be to just be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to enjoy them. Walking past a black plane-looking carriage when the door suddenly opens and a huge pair of hands lift you inside. I tell you what made me like the Marvel films more is I've always had like a very like a fringe love for superhero stuff, but it wasn't until the film started coming out that I like read more into like the comics and characters and stuff like that, which made me appreciate the films a lot more for some reason. I know I can make it so chat can vote on things. I turned it off. It was fun for a bit, but it got on my nerves after a while. Carriage leaps forward as the doors shut. Like it's a cool thing to do. It's like it's a cool novelty thing, but you know. Creatures sound the rest of the journey until you arrive at the impressive manor house. You exit the carriage and are brought into a large hall for an audience. The great opponent begins smiling. He bows slightly, greet him graciously. Don't want to get mad at him. I heard of your exploits. I too am but a servant of the Empire and its people. I'd like to offer my services if you ever have need of them. I don't presume to wield a sword or dodge a claw troll as well as you, of course, but I do try to support good people with supplies and such. Apollyon invites you to stay and entertain him with stories of your adventure. He seems captivated by every word, and several hours pass quickly. You lead an incredible life. I hope you return again soon with more enchanting tales. Apollyon takes an item from the many adorning the wall and saying, please accept this paltry gift. I'll take that.
Is truth really so glowing, do you think? You have
Allow my coachman to take you back, and please come visit any time. Lord Apollyon. Lovely.
You have to wonder why.
You return to the fine mansion of Lord Apollyon and are granted an immediate audience. How goes your quest? Explain that you lack the blessings required to visit the High Priestess. Perhaps I could be of some assistance. I must confess that I have a weakness for games of chance. Apollyon leads you to a table in another room. A set of cards is already set out upon it. Fuck. If you win, then I'll provide you the blessings you require. Apollyon nods as he adds, yes, I have the means. You'd be surprised what magical trinkets end up in my possession as part of my work. If I win, then you must pose with me for my next portrait. It will be titled Champions of the Empire. Fuck, I don't really have any of the stuff that will help me do this. Oh my god. Oh yes. Well done! I think you've played this game before. He gestures to a darkly robed man who you fail to notice standing in a shadowed corner. The man comes to stand before you. His deep voice slow. I feel like this is a trick. As you sit through the lengthy ritual, you feel yourself drifting in and out of consciousness, whether from the drowning voice or the potent incense being burned. Sweet. Oh my god. Oh my lord. You suddenly awake, Apollyon watching you with mild amusement from across the table. I expect you'll want to begin your journey to the High Priestess immediately. I sincerely hope your friend makes a full recovery. Wow, it just gave me so many. Reduced failure. Slower spin. Bonus reroll. Pick again. And Fate's Path. Fate's Path I had at the start. Wow, that was weird. I could follow that card shuffle because it was very slow, which was nice. Go on up the chair you go. Up you go. Up on the chair, Patty. Go up on the chair. A careless comment in an Imperial Tavern gains you some unwanted attention. Soldier approaches. A variety of commendations are pinned to his military jacket. What's this filthy merc doing here? He asks loudly, sizing you up with contempt. Coin slaves like you are nothing more than undisciplined bugs. Nobody cares for your outrageous claims of heroism. You think you know how to handle that thing, do you? He continues, gesturing at your weapon. I'm Cassius, the finest swordsman in my company. Would you like to prove your mettle against a real warrior, or are goblins and the corrupted the limit of your talents? Fucking take that duel, man. Let's go. Well, see, what happened to the chat trying to fuck me over? Well, the chat never tried to fuck me over, because they just kept giving me stuff, and it was a bit distracting. Oh, why is it so hard to avoid that move? Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh. Man, okay. Whoa, he was dead. What are you doing? You literally realized last week that one of your favorite songs, Wild Wild West, is from a movie with Will Smith of the same title. I feel like my whole life has been a lie, but I cannot wait to watch it. You've never seen Wild Wild West? You didn't know that was from the funk? Oh my lord. Wicka Wild Wild West. That was from the era where Will Smith would make a song of every film he ever did. Get to enjoy Wild West. It's a pretty okay film. Don't forget the Men in Black song as well, and whatever other ones he's done. Wicka Wild Wild West. That's the only bit I know. I don't even know if that bit happens. Tavern Crouch. Here's your victory. Sweet.
Devils wait in the darkness. But which devil will you focus on?
Who knows? As you pass near a darkened alleyway one evening, a blackened and misshapen hand grasps you, pulling you close to the darkness. You stand at the precipice of ruin. The Dark Lord has taken an interest in your destiny, and even now is engineering your downfall. The hunched creature pulls you with surprising strength further into the shadows. But I can help. There is a magic that can help you beat him at his own game. We can craft it, you and I. Doing so may test your spirit, but that's better than eternal darkness, hey? He looks you up and down, his yellow eyes glowing faintly. Do not fall to despair. We will meet again soon. Okay.
You must ponder the ties that begin to bind.
If we're doing the northern stuff, I better get
is slowly laid
a sword out. You cross the northern border and prepare yourself for the long journey up Mount Freitas. You're surprised, however, to find a band of northern warriors waiting for you. The High Priestess is expecting you. With their guidance and protection, you quickly find yourself once more in the ritual house of Esmeranthia. I know why you've come, the giantess begins, moving to inspect Aridin. I don't know how you say that name. I streamed Killing Room. Is that the first person one? It's okay, if that's the one I think of. Yeah, I heard that there was a My Hero Academia game coming out. I mean, I like the show. I don't know if I really care about a game, though. There's no minor curse or spell from magician or beast of the underworld has tainted your friend's spirit. Without my help, she will die. I think your fate will be to one day destroy the one who brings ruin to my people. Until then, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, yes? The Queen of Frost sends you to another room as she prepares a ritual. Many hours later, you are summoned again. You find the Queen standing over Ariadne. Ariadne? Ariadne. Ariadne. Ariababa. Ayababa. Who, apart from being famished, appears fully recovered. Leave when you are ready, Esmeranthia declares, turning to leave. But heed my warning, hero. A shadow hangs over your soul. Stray but a little and you will fail, to the ruin of us all. Malcalypse told me he was going to the village of Rumstock to investigate a rumor of a magical artifact. Adrian explains as you leave the ritual house. As I was to meet him there some days ago. You're Adrian! You're great.
I cannot understand how you come to be here now, given the challenges that have stood before you.
As you journey towards Rumstock, you are disquieted by an increasing number of rumors concerning the village. It seems that every traveler coming from that direction has heard of terrible ritualistic murders being performed in the woods nearby. The rumors also suggest the mage responsible has been captured. Disguised himself as a bard, one fellow declares. I saw him with my own eyes, and he has the look of a killer. Don't worry, continues the man. There'll be justice served for those poor souls when that necromancer burns at the stake. Okay. That sounds good.
So the noose begins to tighten, and we question
Yeah,
the
take a
very
different path.
stakes.
I want to check out the rest of the place first. Jesus. Illicit trade. Right, this makes me fight Imperial people. Yeah, okay, just see her way. She picks a pan under a seat, secret compartment. We know this one. Oh, I would love to have the Archer's Bane. Wait, no, hang on. Shuffle less. One failure card glows red during the shuffle. That would be pretty good. Does 125% damage to Empire and ranged enemies. Ignore defense. I'm going to go for the one that gives me better chances with cards. How about we make a deal? Spells on eruption. Gotta fight. I know what I have to do. I've got to fight Imperial people. We've had this one before. Fuck, that's a lot of Imperial people. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa.
Working in the forge is hard, hot, and sweaty. This is like a holiday.
1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Killing some more. 5, 6. Kill all the dicks. 7, 8. You dirty ingrate. Do good damage to these boys. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Ow. I got shotted. What? Let's go. Yes. Oh. Hey, Patty, welcome back again. I'm gonna take a drinky poos from the water to celebrate my victory there. Oh. All right, so that will help us with card stuff, which is good. You're camped on the side of the road one moonless night when a familiar pair of yellow eyes suddenly appears beyond the light of the campfire. You have glimpsed your doom, I take it. The curse is in the cards, you know. He limps from the shadows to sit next to you, although somehow the fire fails to illuminate his form at all. The spell that will be your salvation requires several unique ingredients. The cloaked figure explains. The first task will be to harvest the horn of a diabolic creature. I know of one that will be easy to overcome, he says, producing a silver whistle from his cloak. Strike quickly, though, he pauses to add, or it may escape and you will spend countless lifetimes regretting it. The whistle releases a sharp note and a fiery portal appears between the two of you. A short-horned creature steps out as the portal closes again. Hey, Theophilus, you called? The devil asks, looking up at him. The child-sized creature seems oblivious to your presence. Ask him for his horn. Ah, what? You want my horn? The little devil explains. You brought me here so this mortal could harvest my horn? Well, you are my friend. Attempt to talk to him. Oh, shit. Wait, I fucked up. Fuck it. Fix it. I can fix it, don't worry. I'm gonna cheat right now. I don't know why. He said strike fast. I don't know why I did that. Fucked up. Okay, I can fix it. Don't worry. It doesn't save until you finish the thing. It won't save me doing that. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Cheating just a tiny bit here. He's got a mask on. Look at that boy. So handsome. Watch. Would you watch? See? Look at that. Like it never happened. With a mighty blow to the head, you knock the devil unconscious. Soon you have removed one of the beast's horns and handed it to Theophilus, who places it in a sack made from the same dark material as his cloak. This will do for the first element. I must immediately prepare it, Theophilus says, turning to leave. He regards the limp form of the Hellspawn. Do not be here when it wakes up, mortal. It will be angry, and you have not the means to kill it. Okay. Yeah, I just Men in Black you all then.
Everything is a wager.
You enter a tavern one evening just as a gang of soldiers rise angrily from a table, leaving just a well-dressed civilian seated. You cheating son of a harpy! Gentlemen, please, I cannot help it if Lady Luck has taken to me this fine evening. Nobody's that lucky, a soldier exclaims, drawing his sword. The other soldier advances around the table. The unarmed man suddenly leaps from his chair and ducks behind you, saying, Mercenary, I implore you, I am a humble and honest merchant in need of aid. Save me from this band of treacherous fiends whom I have offended merely by playing fairly a number of games of chance, and I'll pay you with gold. Sure, okay. We warned you, stranger. Hansel runs and hides behind the bench, his money bags clinking loudly as the battle begins. Sure, I'll do something for some money. Being very cute right now, Paddy. I don't know why. Oh, I played a little bit of Persona 5 the other day. God damn, that game is stylish. That's like my overwhelming feeling when I play the game is like, I'm just like, man, everything in this game is so smooth and stylish. Like the menus, the way all the menus work, the way it all transitions and stuff. It's just, it's gorgeous. It's great. It's like I love the way, I just love how smooth and stylish the game is. I think it's gonna be long. There's a lot of dialogue in it. Some weird bits of dialogue in it as well. It's really weird. Like, everyone treats the main character like he's this really big pain in the ass. Like, he's the worst person in the world, and he did a really good thing. And they're like, oh my god, dealing with you is the worst thing in the world. Everyone just treats you like so much shit. It's ridiculous, like unrealistically shitty. It's really strange. I find it a little jarring. It's like, man, people hate you like a needlessly large amount. But yeah, I mean, the gameplay is okay. It's turn-based, so it's not my favorite thing in the world. But even just going between like menu options is again great. Like, there's just just like watch a video of it. The game just oozes style, and it's mind-blowing. A man who cheats has no honor, the Northerner says, matter-of-factly, sheathing his knife and hefting the merchant's money bags. He will not cheat me again. Northerner moves to exit the tavern, gold in hand. Search Hansel. Stop the Northerners from escaping with the gold. I'll stop the Northerner from escaping with the gold. Oh my lord.
Patience.
Oh, I hit it way too early. Way too early. After a brief struggle, the Northerner slips from your fingers and escapes through the window. An Empire captain arrives with a dozen men, and after some brief questioning, soon leave to pursue the Northerner. You slip out the back before more soldiers arrive. Oh. Damn me. So I have no honor. I don't have any honor, no. You return to the fine mansion of Lord Apollyon and are granted an immediate audience. You say that another of your friends is in peril? How fascinating. You relate some detail as to Malcalypse's situation. We live in dangerous times indeed, Apollyon says, shaking his head. I see you still bear the marks of battle yourself, Apollyon remarks, sending his butler for a healing potion. Wow, this guy is really nice. I don't trust him at all. Do you have a plan to save Malcalypse? He says. You explain you have not yet visited the village of Rumstock to assess the situation. I expect you'll want to travel there immediately in order to save your friend. Would you like transport there? Sure. My butler will show you to the stables, Apollyon says, summoning him from a small bell. Take Bluetail, she's the fastest. Look on stables upstream. You're helped out with the Bluetail back and the griffin rises into the air. Alright, okay. Approach the village. A wooden stake with brushwood piled around it stands in the village center. A few peasants stand around, talking eagerly about the impending doom of the so-called necromancer. You track down the town mayor, who, despite your pleas, refuses to consider sparing the mage's life. The creature is bound head to toe in blessed iron, and he'll stay that way until burning under a full moon. Good decent folk from this town have been murdered, and I will see to it that they receive justice. You plead Malcalypse's innocence. And who are you that we should listen, the mayor exclaims. It will take more than the word of a nameless mercenary to free this creature of darkness. Alright, moving in. Confessor, you cannot convince the village of Rumstock to free him. Oh, that is bad. Those dreadful peasants in the province can be savage folk, Apollyon declares, but I have a solution. If you will but play the cards once more. Oh, boy. The rabble love nothing more than a hero, the real defender of the people. If it helps, I'll even have my personal herald accompany you. Your needs are more particular in this case, so I must insist that you up your ante. If I win, you must stay and entertain my guest with tales of your adventures. All right. Oh, God. Ariana offers to help. Okay. Help me out. Clone one of those for me, please. Yeah, I'll take that. Got that red thing, tell me where one of the bad things is. Got the chance to check again. Never win, Apollyon exclaims. You are adept at both combat and the finer arts. I shall make plans with my associates tonight to support your cause, Apollyon declares. By the time you reach Runstock, your name will be legend. Sweet. He's being very helpful. I don't trust him. This guy just casually giving out platinum healing potions. Yeah, he's like, there you go, sir. I don't need them. Okay. Me. Hey, have they added vaulting to PUBG yet? Like, you know, over windows and stuff. Alright, let's try this again. You approach a woman tending her garden, spots you, she sends her child to fetch the mayor. A minute later, a throng of other villagers approach. Look, someone calls out, the hero of the Empire is in our village. You're here for the demon, of course, the mayor says as he approaches. You must have heard that we captured it ourselves. You ask the mayor to take you to Malcalypse, who you find sitting in a small cell bound in silver chains set of glowing runes. With some effort, you manage to convince the mayor to release him into your custody. I'm sure you know best when it comes to creatures of the underworld, the mayor says. We have the fire planned, and everybody's coming. Perhaps you could stay just until the full moon, he asks hopefully as you lead Malcalypse away. At the edge of the village, the mayor reluctantly removes Malcalypse's chains and stands well back as you leave. Thanks, Malcalypse says. Those country folk weren't kidding around. He goes on to relate how he was set upon as he entered the village, being accused of some local murders involving magic. It sure seemed that they knew I was coming. Where did they get those anti-magic chains from? You find Malcalypse in what happened. You fill him in what happened to... What about Estrella and Kolbjorn? He asks as you begin your journey back towards the capital.
So many enemies await you, and so many would stop you moving.
Am I not doing
forward.
silly voices for this game? No. Not really. That's all for Friday. Friday takes it out of me doing voices, man. I like having to not do voices the rest of the week, if I can help it. If there was a live-action Minecraft movie, who would play who? What the fuck would it even be about? Eh? What would it be about? Tell you who'd play me. Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, and his special power would be to flex his way out of any situation. The next day you stop to rest at a small inn. There are a few other patrons as you consume a sparse meal. Moments later you hear a noise at the window. It suddenly opens, allowing a hooded stranger to slip inside. Inside of you. Oh! A hooded stranger has slipped inside of me. Wait, no, I don't want my... I don't want Hulk Hogan playing me. He got shamed, didn't he? But his hot dog skin is so glorious. Can the ghost of Macho Man come and play me? That'd be pretty sweet. Isn't it the worst when you're just chilling out and then a hooded stranger slips inside of you? You're just chilling in bed and you're like, oh, it's happened again. A hooded stranger has slipped inside of me. I gotta be more careful, you know? Relax your sword arm, mercenaries, the woman exclaims, warding you away with an open hand. I seek only to deliver a message that your colleague Cough Drop has been acquired by the guild.
100 years
You
for
see,
my
she
revenge.
continues. Shut up, man.
It
You see, she
appears I must
continues,
wait
leaning
100
against the windowsill. With recent setbacks to our income potential, we've had to expand our enterprise with kidnapping and so on. An arrival tribe is an impressive bounty on your friend's head. It's all just business. For only 150 gold, you can buy your friend's life back. Bring the gold to the East Market Square and someone will contact you. Otherwise, well, I can't say how he'll be treated by those barbarians. The cloaked woman says as she ducks back out of the window, vanishing into the darkness once more. Okay. We have to talk to that guy again, aren't we?
The Empire runs.
You follow a trail of heresy to an inn. Oh, hearsay. Heresy. A trail of heresy. Oh, well, let me head down that trail of heresy. Speaking of heresy, the weird link. This is speaking of heresy that has nothing to do with heresy. Let's find out what the word of the day is. It's been a while since we did a word of the day. So I'd like to kind of, you know, get back on it. Here we go.
Scurrilous.
Scurrilous. Scurrilous.
Scurrilous.
What would you say that means, chat, without looking it up?
Scurrilous.
You follow a trail of hearsay to an inn. The barkeep introduces himself as Heavy and says, Father Gal Freemensch. Oh, I've seen this one. I'd like you to do is get this message. I'm noticing. Message right, he rests his satchel on the stool beside him. Bump into him, drop all your gold. Well, I'm gonna get gold back anyway, so I might as well drop my gold. Oh, nailed it.
Breathe. You have done well.
While he's distracted, you use sleight of hand to slide the scroll into his satchel while thanking him profusely. Hey, you got my gold back. You ought to be more careful, says the messenger, handing you the remainder of your coins. Harvey gives you a nod and says, here's your payment. As promised, I'm going to make a great reeve, and I think I'll build a statue first. Reevy? Man, it'd be great if I could afford to give him the gold without having to talk to that guy, but it won't happen. You sit resting next to a river one afternoon when Theophilus, this fucker again, dark form rises slowly from the water and limps toward you. He appears to be completely dry when he stops before you. Mortals often contemplate their own doomed existence in the light of the setting sun. But yours is more doomed than most. We should make some progress on your spell. Ask why he is helping you. Ha! The stranger speaks. I have offered to help you with no mention of reward for myself. Of course you're suspicious of my intent. He stares into the distance for a moment before saying, I have my own reasons for seeing a poor, helpless soul escape the clutches of the Lord of Evil. The next step is normally as difficult to achieve as obtaining a devil horn, but luck is with us again. The agent of your downfall has provided us with exactly what we need. He gestures and your skin begins to glow. Oh shit! I'm radioactive, baby. Is the sequel to this better than the first one? Yes. Much better. They've improved every aspect of the first one. Unfortunately, they didn't really fix the combat too much. The combat is very similar, and it is a bit dull, and a bit repetitive, and not overly difficult most of the time. But like all the stuff outside, this game is like really good, minus the combat, which is often, I've heard a lot of people say, and I agree, the weakest part of the game. All the other stuff around it is like top notch and really good. Oh yeah, we didn't actually tell you what it was, did we? Scurrilous.
Scurrilous.
See what people say. Scurrilous. Is it squirrels? No. Scurrilous. Scurrilous. Sounds like he's saying squirrels. Scared shitless. Is it like scurvy? It's like someone who's scared. Hard, brittle. Sounds like something Trump does.
Scurrilous.
It's obviously the feeling you get when a hooded stranger slipped inside of you. Today, a hooded stranger slipped inside of me, and I felt...
Scurrilous.
Okay, so this word means using or given to coarse language. So I would be quite a scurrilous person, because I do use coarse language quite a lot. I misread this originally as bulge.
Bludge.
Bludge. Bludge. What do you reckon that one? That's from the other day. What do you reckon bludge means? Just dodge 24/7 in the first game until I could get a hit in. Got boring quickly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you want to like you dodge red and parry green. Basically, that's what you do. The combat is not much more improved than the first one, I won't say. At Souk, it might be worth like grabbing when it's cheaper, honestly. But the card system is far improved and is by far the more enjoyable part of this game. A reverse bulge, a bludge. It's when the bulge is inward. To have a deep vagina. To possess so many blessings is rare for a mortal. I shall add their power to the mix. Theophilus opens a small vial toward you, and with a sickening tug, you feel some part of you torn away. Oh no. Alright, let's get rid of one that we don't care too much about. Fate's Path, we don't really care about that one. I want to keep Guardian Angel, because that's a good one. Let's do Steady Heart. Oh my god, how many are you taking away from me? Free, okay. These will do nicely, Theophilus says with satisfaction as he seals the urn. Never lose hope, mortal, he calls as he returns to the river. The Dark One may still lose his prize yet. He calls or crawls? I keep saying words wrong. Millbee has premarital sex. Oh. When you Google the word scurrilous now, it said making or spreading scandalous claims. Really?
Scurrilous.
That's interesting. Because it says using to or given to coarse language on this. Vulgar and evil. Weird. Oh yeah, so anyway, bludge.
Bludge.
Means to avoid work or responsibility. Chiefly used in... So it's mostly used in Australia and New Zealand.
Bludge.
You bloody bludge. I can imagine that. Oh, he's got the bloody bludge. Goddamn bloody bludge he is. So basically, yeah, chat, yo, chat, you bunch of bludge. You bloody bludge. I guess you would, wouldn't you, Dragon Knight? It sounds right to me. I know that was not a very good Australian accent, but like I can picture Australians saying bludge in my head.
Harbinger.
Well, we know what Harbinger is. One that foreshadows what is to come. All right, the next one you get is
Anil.
Anil. What does Anil mean? What could Anil possibly mean? You're a bludge. You're a goddamn bludge. Don't tell me how to use it, you bludge. Get out of here. You bludgeon bludge. Shuffle less. Ooh. I do need to save money, but also I'll totally talk to that guy and he'll give me loads of money. So I'm just going to spend the money.
They are your decisions to make. I will not tell you what to do.
Yeah, don't fuck. You tell me what to do and I'll punch you in the goddamn face.
Go ahead.
You return to the fine mansion of Lord Apollyon and are granted an immediate audience. You say that another of your friends is in peril? Lord Apollyon remarks. How fascinating. He relates some detail at Cough Drop's situation. I'm just going to call him Cough Drop. We live in dangerous times indeed, Apollyon says, shaking his head. Explain that you do not have the ransom gold. I'd like to help if I may, Apollyon says earnestly. Would you mind terribly indulging me in another little game? If you win, then I will give you the required gold to pay the ransom for your friend. No need to repay it, no strings attached. If I win, then shall we say that you owe me a day's service? I have interest in the northern hills that require some important deliveries. As you know, the land is still rife with northerner warriors, despite the Emperor's claims. Alright, here we go. Fuck, I have no idea. Fuck. Oh no. Luck is not with you today, it seems. Let's play again. If I win this round, you must act as my personal bodyguard at the next Winter Solstice Festival. Oh shit, we're doing it again, are we? Okay. Dude, I have no idea. Yes. Fuck yeah. Whew. Perhaps you were toying with me for the first game? Apollyon suggests dryly. With a gesture from Apollyon, a small humanoid creature brings over a chest of gold. Sweet, thank you. I don't know why this guy's giving me so much stuff.
Times of trouble,
He's giving me 150 gold, that guy
tables are
did.
turned.
Anil. Oh yeah, sorry, anil. So, what does anil mean? You've had to see some suggestions. An eel? To take a kneel while kneeling? Isn't a kneeling like lining something with gold? It's kind of like that. According to this, anil means to heat and cool metal, glass, etc. To heat and then cool. Very interesting. Eels! An eel! It's just an exclamation when someone's really surprised by an eel. An eel! Approach the markets. I have a feeling he might be the devil, the guy helping us out. You enter into a wide courtyard filled with stalls and milling citizens. Within moments, you are roughly drawn into a shady corner, protected from prying eyes by a variety of hanging carpets. Hello again, the cloaked woman begins brightly, her two beefy companions silently taking position on either side of you. How did we do? How did we go? Are we saving any lives today? You hand over a sack of coins, which is promptly seized by one of the large men. Hope there wasn't too much trouble to get your hands on, the woman comments as the coins are counted. Eventually, the man nods to the woman and the two men leave, taking the gold. No hard feelings, eh? It's just business. The woman smiles, drawing up her cloak. Suddenly, she dashes away, vanishing behind a pile of rolled-up carpet. Afraid that you might have been hoodwinked, you wander back through the crowds just in time to see Cough Drop being thrown from a moving wagon. I'm just calling him Cough Drop now, that's his name. You paid them, he says, standing and brushing himself off. I owe you my life. Cough Drop relates his tale of capture and confinement by the guild. Estrella wasn't with me when I was taken. I don't know what fate has befallen here. How did we get all separated?
One has to wonder why a
Herald
subway
enters the marketplace and announces that Captain Estrella Fior,
around
traitor to the
house.
Empire, has been captured. She has been sentenced to death by the Emperor himself. The Herald continues. Let her fate be an example to all who would consider defying his will. It won't work, interrupts a commoner. The more executions he hands out, the more the free people will rebel. The Emperor is cracking down on the lawlessness running rampant in this city, the Herald responds, and you sound like a rebel yourself. Discreet inquiries lead you to learn that Estrella is being held in a remote Empire stronghold, but nobody claims knowledge of where it is. It's over there. How am I going to get to that? There's a gap. How will we ever rescue Estrella if we cannot even find her? Adrian asks in anguish. Yeah, that boy again, I guess. Ah, I see you have found my laboratory. Oh, this boy again.
More options.
The alchemist
more
exclaims,
cars,
here to create the
more
elusive elixir of life, or perhaps it is gold you desire. Alas, I have yet to prove that such things are indeed possible, he explains. No matter. Say, would you care to assist me with my experiment? Okay. Alright, here we go again, everybody. Once more, we
Here
find
see
ourselves
another wheel,
heading deep
each different,
into the world
each bearing their own
of
similarity.
this ridiculous minigame. If I can get gold now, I'll be very happy. All right. God damn it, dude! I'm so bad at this. Oh no! I was gonna go for all yellow, and it would have been so good. Don't do anything dangerous and have to kill me now. Unchanged. Well, I get 2 food gain cars. I guess that's something. One day we'll beat that. One day we'll beat that alchemist. One day. Like, what I think I have to do there is get the same color, get 3 of the same color. It's just quite difficult. Hello, Pads. Do you want me to let you out, Paddy? I can do that right now if you want. Paddy Poos, can you move out the way? Paddy, I want to move the chair. Can you do that? Paddy, I want to move the chair. Can you get out of the way? Thank you. Come here. Come here. Paddy.
Come here. Come here, Patty.
Yeah, I think I tried to have one of each color and it didn't work very well. In fact, it hurt me if I remember rightly. All right. Lost boy. Small child, you over here. A deep voice growls. We have to take him to the dungeons or he'll run straight to whatever northern clan he spawned from and show them where our outpost is. He seems like a sweet kid. Let's see if these Empire thugs will pick on someone their own size. Save the boy. Oh, this is going to be a lot of people to fight. My response to my cat, being very cute today. What are you planning? That's my assumption. If Patty's being cute, then she wants something. She's always playing the angles as Patty. Ah. Ah! God damn, dodging that fucker. Ah! Ah! 2. Dodge. Unbuckle my shoe. Ah! No! Oh, fuck me. Jesus. No! 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 Ah! 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 I press A, but it just doesn't get out of the way fast enough. Oh! Oh, get out of here. Did I finish Yakuza? No, I haven't. When did we get Giant Hammer Lady? Yesterday, I think? Check on the unconscious guard. You notice the boy looking at you warily, as if sizing you up.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned.
Back in dark. I'm back to the bones. I'm back to the bones. Fucking hell. No amount of rolling would help me there. The boy disappears into the forest and soon you hear him howl from a short distance. The raiders come out of hiding and the boy shouts their outpost is that way. Stop the raiders attacking the outpost. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, stop them. Oh, let me just jump into another fight. Hang on. And then all of a sudden a group of thieves appear. Oh, I gotta fight the thieves. And then the undead, and then all the people you've killed come back as skeletons. Oh. Still trying to work out if, like, the mage heals them. Ow. Ah, fuck you. Ah. Ah. Oh my god. So much health. Oh fuck. Didn't see the green there. It was kind of hidden by one of the enemies. Oh my god. Ah. One, two, three. Yeah. Ah. This sword is so bad. I need like a good sword. Oh fuck. Oh, my health. It's like non-existent. Oh, there we go. Jesus. True, that nice guy probably will heal me up, which would be nice. Now, a ton of swords clashing draws up the guards from their outpost. And comes will send you a reward. Alright, gold, that's alright. I would like that very much if I could. Tell you what, if this fucker wants me to you give him money now, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, you again. Hello. I mean, I could buy like one for now. I'm okay. I'll keep the 8 gold. One day you come across a man wrapped in a torn grey cloak, sitting on a rock by the path through a sparse wood. "Greetings, mortal," Philophilius utters as you stop. "The next element in your magical salvation is approaching." He begins without bothering to stand. You will meet a traveler on the outskirts of the forest. Trade of him. Fuck. Do not reveal what what use you would have for it. Fucking money. I knew it'd be money. I fucking shouldn't have bought that goddamn sword. As it happens, I do have an angel feather that I traded from a cobalt mystic in the western provinces. Do you need it for anything in particular? Oh, God. I'm good, I got this. Got it. Easy. Done. 1. You managed to convince the dwarf that the feather is probably a fake, worth little more than a few beads and the torn half of a map. The dwarf is barely out of sight when Theophilus sits suddenly beside you, saying that dwarf has never had such a valuable prize in his possession. Good, we didn't need money. We're okay, chat. We're okay. We're okay. I didn't fuck it up. But now it is time for the spell to be completed. Theophilus takes the feather and adds it to the spell concoction. The vial gives a silent, bright flash and returns to normal. At last, Theophilus cries in excitement. After all these years, I will be free! You lunge forward, reaching for the vial, but Theophilus is already opening it. No, Theophilus cries as you wrestle the vial from his grasp. Please, mortal, you don't understand. This is my only chance for freedom. Ask that he explain himself. I was like you once, full of purpose and an inflated sense of destiny. Theophilus says bitterly. I dared to stake my soul on a card game. I have been enslaved since before the Empire formed, before even the Dragon Slayers waged their war. I have seen and done things that would drive you to madness. Without that vial, I shall suffer countless lifetimes more. Oh my. I feel like I should give it to him. I'm gonna give him the vial. You give it to me willingly? I do not know your every deed and exploit, hero, but I do know that this is the greatest mercy you will ever perform. Theophilus, drink the contents of the vial. I have one last game to play that I may win my freedom, he says as he fades away. I reckon this guy took his soul. You return to the fine mansion of Lord Apollyon and are granted an immediate audience. Another friend. You relate some details. We live in dangerous times. I see you still with the marks of battle. He heals me up because he's such a fucking good guy. How goes your quest to save Estrala? Change the topic of conversation. Ask for help. This is no trivial thing you wish to gamble for this day, Apollyon says, looking concerned. Even I cannot sway the Emperor's decision on your friend, and helping you to intervene would be tantamount to treason. Perhaps if you win, then I could give you the means to rescue your friend, Apollyon concedes. But if I were to make such a gamble, then you must risk something equally significant. Apollyon leads forward, fixing you with his gaze. If I win, you must serve me until I release you, or until I die, of course. Apollyon smiles softly at the suggestion. Well, champion? Oh, fucking alright. You fucker. No. Oh no, what? Oh no! Oh man, no, I'm good. Wow. Yeah, I'll take it. And now you are mine, Apollyon says, standing. He gestures for you to rise, and you feel unnaturally compelled to do so. Follow me, hero, and we shall see what mischief we can put your talents to now. Apollyon leads you through a door etched in strange symbols and down a long, long set of stairs into darkness. Your old life and the fate of the Empire is left behind forever. Should we just like... Should we just pause and like leave? I don't want to fail. I was doing really well. Maybe the guy will come save me. No, I failed. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't fail. Fuck you. I didn't fail. I closed the game. I forced close the game. Maybe it'll stop. Maybe it'll save me. I mean, that was obviously a trap. The game didn't cheat. 25. That's the point. It was just like, you know, it's cheating. Oh no, fuck! It didn't save. No, it didn't. It cancelled me out. Oh, dude, I went all the way fucking through that as well. Oh, nightmare. Absolute nightmare. The blacksmith could have given you a chance. No, the blacksmith copies a card that's already there. I could have just copied a failure. She wouldn't have helped me at all. Oh. Lame. Yeah, I should change the subject. Yeah, fuck. Try a different one then. Tell you what, before we try a different one though, quick break. And then we'll be right back. I'm just gonna go for a pee and fill my water bottle.